What's going on, guys? This is Aaronebm back in here with another video. Now today I'm going to cover a strange one, paranormal or extraterrestrial if you want to get specific. I like aliens, I like all of that stuff, and I haven't covered a lot of that on the channel, so I wanted to dig into this. By now you should have heard of this story that came out of Las Vegas, Nevada, a UFO sighting. I heard crash and a 911 call because of this disturbance.
There's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us, and it's still there.
Okay, where is this on your property?
In my backyard. I swear to God, this is not a joke. This is actually, we're terrified of it.
So there's two people or two subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large. They're like 8 foot, 9 feet, 10 foot. I don't know. They look like aliens to us. Big eyes. They have big eyes.
Now you can already tell that the 911 dispatcher didn't really take them seriously, because you know most of us wouldn't. You have to put yourself in their shoes. Would you really take someone 100% serious when they call about a UFO sighting or a UFO call? Now, see, I'm different. You know, I've always told the family that, hey, if you tell me something weird or strange like that, I'm gonna believe you, because that's what kind of mind I have. I have a mind of not looking at life through rose-colored glasses. I like to believe we are not the only ones here. We are not the only things around. You know, what you see on your day-to-day basis isn't all what the universe has to hold. So when somebody comes to me with something strange, I'm going to believe them first, and then we can go through and see if we can find out or investigate this thing further.
Like I can explain it. And big mouth. They're shiny eyes, and they're not human. They're 100% they're not human.
And what makes me believe this story that this guy is telling, because he's calm. You know, a lot of times when people are, you know, trying to tell lies or getting overly hysterical, you know, you can kind of tell. But this guy, you can tell that he's nervous about the situation that he's in with seeing what he's seeing. The information is coming out clear, one after another. Tall, glassy, you know, shiny eyes, big eyes. They're not human.
Investigators obtaining video as officers then responded to the call you just heard. You'll see the officers also saw something in the sky that night, but the big question is, what was it, and is it all connected?
Leave her alone.
It's almost midnight on May 1st when a Las Vegas Metro Police officer's body cam catches this, something flashing low in the sky.
Part of investigating these instances of these strange things happening, you have to prove that what you're seeing isn't true. You know, you can't go off of confirmation bias. That's what gets a lot of us in trouble. We get so excited for confirmation bias that we ignore a lot of the facts that could be in a situation. But right there, you did see a streak in the sky. Now, could it be a comet? Yes. Could it be a downed drone or aircraft? Maybe. A satellite? Maybe. But you indeed did see something fall from the sky in this video.
Minutes later,
There's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us.
Things happening back to back in the same night, and it's interesting. This is what makes me steer in the direction of believing what was going on this night was something out of this world.
Saw a shooting star, then these people say there's aliens in their backyard.
by now, it's more than an hour after that bright light. Officers meeting up with the caller and his family.
What'd you see?
It was like a big creature.
A big creature?
Yeah, like around 10 feet tall.
I'm not going to BS you guys. One of my partners said they saw something fall out of the sky too, so that's why I'm kind of curious. Did you see anything land in your backyard, or?
They see like a big, that's what they say. They see like a big something with light.
What I saw right now, I do believe in it.
Police walk into the backyard to investigate, but Metro blacked out that part of the video because it's considered private property.
How many times do you see these video chases going through people's property, and with the body cam footage, they don't block it out? That was the first thing that made me think, well, okay, they're going to block out something that is incriminating because they don't want to get in trouble by the big guys up top, you know, the guys, the suits, the men in black, some people say, the government officials. They don't want to get in trouble. So, of course, they're going to block something out in case it is something. Everybody sees this, and this is more evidence that something did happen this night outside of this world.
Hey, this might sound like a really dumb question, but did you guys see anything fall out of the sky?
Asking others what they saw.
I would normally discount it as nothing. However, seeing as one of my partners said they saw it too, only reason I'm actually investigating it further.
That investigation turning up no concrete answers as of Wednesday. Whatever or whoever fell into that yard, long gone within minutes.
Oh, hey, if those 9-foot beings come back, don't call us, all right? Deal with it yourself. I ain't dealing with that.
Reasonable and honestly quite scared as you heard them in the call.
So yeah, they were scared. And they actually had a ring cam with the audio that you heard the crash. So I don't think it was in this video, but if you look a little further into it, you'll hear that too. So that was 3 instances that night of something happening. You got the visual of this streak in the sky. You have the 911 call from the people that said they seen the 8 to 10 foot tall beings in the backyard, and then you have the ring cam with the audio of you hearing something indeed crashing somewhere around the vicinity.
Completely legitimate to you, and do you have any personal thoughts on maybe what it was?
Right, so it seems from talking to our sources that something happened. There was obviously some flash in the sky. A lot of people saw it that night.
Yeah, something happened. You know something happened. There's too much going on for you not to say, yeah, something happened that night. You can't keep ignoring the fact that something happened that night. And if it was military, it was military. If it was out of this world and extraterrestrial, it could have been that too. But you can't deny all of this stuff happening at night, and then you just want to wave it off as a weather balloon, or you just want to wave it off as a weather anomaly. You know, you can't do that. Too much stuff going on at night. People are beginning to catch this stuff. Cameras are everywhere. People are vigilant. You know, it's not the 1950s anymore. They need to realize that if you're hiding stuff, they're going to find out. You know, just like in recent times, you got Air Force pilots seeing UFOs and disclosing stuff is going on outside of what they know.
But these people said they saw some SUV circling the area. Could this have been some piece of equipment that malfunctioned? Maybe they saw something and then.
Oh yeah, that was the Shut Up Boys. Y'all know who the Shut Up Boys are. When stuff does happen or stuff does go down, they make sure that the stuff is cleaned up and sealed up and people not talking and running their mouth. Shortly after this, you know, the family had made meetings to talk to the news, but they didn't want to talk. Check this out.
Now is Nancy Liu. She's our News Nation correspondent on the scene. And Nancy, you've had a chance to actually speak with the folks who own the house and actually the neighbors. What did you find out?
Yeah, and actually today, Ashley, we got to talk with the parents here at the house. I ventured over there. I actually talked to the mom for several minutes at the front door. She has now put the kibosh on any interviews. Yesterday, the son had said that maybe he would do an interview.
They got to her. The boys got to her. Now they're like, nope.
He would ask his mom. Mom said no. Earlier, the dad was out here. His name is Bobby. He indicated he might do an interview with me, and then Mom said no.
Like I said, I haven't seen it myself, but gee whiz, they believe what they saw.
I don't know what they believe in and what they don't, and I wouldn't say that I wouldn't call him a liar. By all means.
We ain't got to go more than that. By now, you should have seen and heard all of this. This is pretty much national news. It might be world news right now. You got everybody that reported this story, because why wouldn't you? It's too much evidence in this story not to cover the story. And strange stuff happens all the time, guys. If you had strange things happen, if you seen stuff that you knew in your heart that could have been from out of this world, let me know down in the comments. You know, we actually had 2 years ago, we actually had one of those booms that everybody hears all around the world. We had one of those booms. It shook the place of business where I worked at, everywhere in the town. And I'm actually an hour and a half away from Whiteman Air Force Base. So if you got any Air Force people watching this video, you know what Whiteman is. I'm not far away. That's where they keep the big boys at. I don't want to say it out here on YouTube, but that's where the big boys are at. So jets were scrambled from Whiteman, and nobody knew by the time they got here, nobody knew what it was. Then all of a sudden you got the news and everybody else saying Boeing was flying experimental jets over and going into hypersonic speeds, you know, breaking the sound barrier. Come on. When you're testing vehicles, the government already knows. You have to clear this stuff. You just don't test these vehicles or these aerial vehicles and not have notification that you're in this airspace. They're not going to scramble jets for people that are already cleared to fly and do their tests. But that's what they do. You know, they come out, they cover up the stories. They don't want people to panic. They don't want you to ask questions. And it's more the same. But like I stated before, we're more informed. We're looking. We have our cameras. Everybody has a digital camera. Everybody has computers in their pocket where they can film the stuff they need to film or want to film. And it's only a matter of time before they have to disclose the things they didn't want to disclose. All right, guys, thank you. If you like this video, if you want to cover more of this stuff, let me know. If you've seen strange stuff in your life, put it down in the comments. Like I said before, y'all already know what to do. hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and get in the comment section and let me know what you think. Until next time, everybody. Peace.
Rico, rico.